let's see. Let's see. I do not think that this is it though. It seems a little bit sketchy to me. So that, and no, it's not that. It's also not that. Not that. Can we even input this thing? It's like that, but the exact opposite way. And it's not even that. It still doesn't seem to... at least it doesn't indicate that I'm doing anything right. But what the hell, let's try and let's roll with it and let's hope for the best. I think that's the best course of action right now. Not quite right. Needs to go down here. And then you. I probably should have been taking notes, now that I think about this. What am I even trying to make? I'm trying to make this. So why do I think that that's the correct way? No, it's not that either. It's not that either. I made a U before. It's that one. Once again, it doesn't, like, nothing has happened. It hasn't indicated anything. It has to be in these numbers. There's just some kind of a code here that I just can't figure out. I think it's safe to say that we can delete this note. I'll be back. Okay. I think I may have an answer. If you look at this, it says 632. And I just noticed, like, this phrase seemed familiar to me. Fortunae meae multorum faber. I was focusing a little bit too much on this word. However, you can see that 2 points to that. And I was like, okay, does 6 then mean the 6th letter in that word? No. Because then here, this kind of broke my logic. 3 means that whole word. But what does the 6 mean? Well, as it stands, I just found the same phrase in my letters. Artisan of my fate, and that of several others. 6th letter. The letters I have received in exactly the I've received them in the certain order here, the 6 means the letter, the whole letter, that is. 3 means the third word of the text here, and 2 means the second letter of the word. Now begins the code cracking. Now, these all work the same way, I hope. Because if they don't, then my logic is broken again. But let's see. The first thing we need to find is... Let me write this down for myself. In the 12th letter, we need to find the third word and third character. So let's fast forward a little bit. 12. Third word is Rs, and it's specifically S. Next one we need to find is 5, 3, 6. So that's a long word. 5th letter, third word, 6th character. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Imperator, it's A, I believe. Yes, it would be. Now, 10, 2, 2. I was wondering what the purpose of this is, but luckily it seems to have been made clear to me. So that would be an E, because it's the second letter of the word se. Okay, now we're starting to enter the big numbers. 20. I hope I have that many. I certainly hope. 3, 6. Thank God I have enough. Third word, 6th character. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would be a C. Then we have 7, 3, 2. Seven, 3, 2. So that would be a U. And I'll just write that again, because that doesn't look like a U, it looked like a V for a second. 15, 5, 3. I think this puzzle might be all about the developer bragging with their Latin skills. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we need to find the third, which is L. "13, 1, 9, that's a very long word. 13. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's another U. No. 19. 2, 2. Up. And that's an M. So now I have the word, which is saeculum. It seems like a word, so I'm going to go with it. So now we need to just type this all into the typewriter, and then then starts the more annoying part. S-A-E-C-U-L-U-M. This is what we need to get into the system. I'm just in case I'm deleting this note because that note is worthless. Okay, and now we need to enter this one character at a time. That seems like a good way to start that. And oh, please don't tell me the game crashed. Okay, despite how amazing the sketching system, etc. might be in this game, it's a good thing that I keep my own notes in a proper notebook. Okay, have we listened to the letter? We don't have the letter. Let's get the letter. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, don't you cough at me. I do not care. So we lost. That's not what I meant to do, but sure. At least I have my notes in my notebook, so I can just type the letters. Also, that's wrong. I'm getting impatient. S-A-E-C-U-L-U-M. This is what we need. Make a sketch of that. Now we can begin our work of manually inputting these one by one into our system. Yay. I think that's a good way to start that particular one. Now we need something there. That doesn't work. That does, however. I think that might be exactly what we need. Good. Okay, finally we have an indication of this actually potentially working. So that and that's fairly simple. It worked again. Okay, this is definitely the way to go. Now, we need a thing down there. Okay, that worked out. Then we need this. Okay, so I think that might be a good way to start. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. Okay, then we need to do the U. Now if I could just remember how I did that. that's exactly how. Okay. I think that might go here. We cannot use that. But we can use that, and now we just need a way to point down. There we go. That wasn't it. At least it's not resetting us, so that's good. That good? And there we go. It was a bit of a mishap there, I guess. And then we need to make this kind of a sign. Now that isn't correct. However, that might be. That's not correct. And now I just need a thing for there. Thank God.
So, he led you into his library. I have to admit it is truly beautiful. Sadly, it is as fake as he is. Maythorn, the archaeologist, the friend, the enemy, the savior, the wicked. It's all the same to me. It's all just the facade of a broken man whose hunger for proving himself could never be satisfied. I can only hope that by now you see this too. Yes, I think you're ready.
Do I have to make a choice? Wait. What are these? Bruce and Hollister were here. Raphael. Albatross. Not sure if this game was like crowdfunded, so maybe these are like messages that they could like add here or something? I don't know. But the place seems to be full of them. Okay, but there only seems to be one way to go, because this doesn't seem to do much. So let's keep going. I'm a little bit torn. Because, like, considering what we've heard so far, Maythorn does have a reasonable point. Like, this kind of a place would allow civilizations to grow and prosper like never before, because there would be infinite time for smart people to figure stuff out. But the question is that too much power? And would anyone even be willing to die anymore, because you can just be here for centuries? Even probably like millennia. Or millennia, that's the plural. Is it too much power? And how would, like, presumably not everyone would be able to be sent here. First of all, there is only limited amount of space, and you know, who decides who comes here? But then again, like, it's a difficult choice, I have to say. Maythorn also did some like nasty stuff, like he disregarded the natives here entirely and just decided like, nah, I'm not going to care about your old ruins. I'm just going to. Okay, I feel like that might be a portal of some sort. Yeah, but he didn't care about the ruins. He just if it suited his purposes, he just destroyed them. I feel like this is another hint to a puzzle. This might be as well. Okay, the power cells have been placed there.
Although I wasn't able to fix the ancient gateway, I managed to build a less sophisticated one. I was not able to specify the target world of this new one-way portal, but I'm sure that it is capable of providing a safe journey. This is where I left this world, and I want you to follow me. But before I grant you the opportunity to do so, you must do something that even I was not able to accomplish. I need you to open Quern. For everyone.
This world is out of time, out of balance. Even its very existence is a great risk. Its power is unnatural, unbearable. If you help him, more will come to use this power selfishly. Each of them will grow and destroy. He will unchain this destructive curse and let it rumble through worlds without any boundaries. This force, uncontained, will be the end of countless civilizations, just as it was the end of mine. You must destroy the gateway and seal Quernalok forever. No one else should ever find this place again. You must do this for all mankind.
So those are my choices then. I can either fix the gateway and open Quernalok, and people can just come rushing in, waste their time. Well, not waste their time, because out of time, you know, it's not really wasting our time if it's out of time and you're not actually wasting any time. Use their time very, 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 very efficiently. Let's put it that way. Or alternatively, we can destroy the gateway. Okay, that doesn't go there. And destroying the gateway would, in turn, mean that Quern is no longer accessible anywhere. Or from anywhere. It would be a world that is no longer connected to another world. It wouldn't be part of the chain anymore. Like, I'm trying to think what the best way to do this would be. Like, I'm actually very, very torn, because obviously it is very much possible that people would come in here with absolutely selfish goals, and they could very well lead to the destructions of, because if you are allowed infinite time to improve yourself, then I suppose what you will eventually become is kind of like a god. I mean, you will know all the secrets to the world, well, at least this world, and you will be able to, like, people say that the way to improve at something is to just train. So presumably, if you just come here, even if you are an absolute amateur and you have no natural talents, if you just train at whatever you want to accomplish forever, practically, you would become the best at it. Best of the world, best of the universe at it. That's the gateway. But here's the thing, I don't really know. I mean, both make valid arguments. I mean, this would be an amazing, like, the single property of this world. The fact that time only, like, time doesn't move here. Well, rather, when time moves here, you don't age, and time elsewhere doesn't move. So you have infinite time at your disposal. But then again, is that too much power?
I prepared everything to be able to connect the ancient gateway of Quern to the world chain. I designed all the machinery and I programmed the whole procedure. The only thing I needed was calculations. Complex calculations I was not able to do myself. I invented this machine to think. Think when the capabilities of the mind are no longer enough. The only task ahead of me was to wait. And that was exactly what I was incapable of doing. I knew that the calculations could take centuries to finish. I was tired. I couldn't resist the calling of the portal I built. I wanted to live again. I left my life's work behind.
Presumably, the calculations are finished and it's only a matter of me getting those results. So basically, Maythorn invented a computer with the power of the white crystals. And he programmed in a... yeah, calculation complete. Programmed in a calculation or calculations that would then allow the portal to be connected to, well, or Quern to be... yeah, those are the calculations then. So now I have everything I need to connect.
I couldn't fulfill my destiny. I need you to finish what I started. I need you to become what I could not become.
But what am I to become?
Leads all of the worlds to a new era. The era of enlightenment.
Not even Maythorn was like 100% dedicated to this task. Like, Maythorn gave up, essentially. And the reason Maythorn gave up was because he was getting lonely. Well, I suppose he was here for centuries. And that's where that goes. So now it's only a matter of me inputting these. How do I break, like, if I want to break this, how do I go about doing this? Do I press this instead?
The time has come. The repair cart will need a mineral sample to be able to reconstruct the missing elements of the ancient gateway. You must insert the green crystal.
This is our time. If you insert the red crystal, the ancient gateway should overload and break down. This is the only way to contain this power. This is the only way to restore balance.
Add the green crystal sample.
You cannot be arguing.
The red crystal.
Connect the gateway to the chain.
Destroy it.
Do it.
Do it.
So here's the thing.
Time shall be given to those who are in need.
But who is in need?
Seal Quernaluk.
Like, she's guilty because she did the wrong thing. Would everyone else respond the same way? Could we handle this? Could we handle this power responsibly?
Let this blessing help civilizations rise.
Hide Quern forever.
Is it a curse or is it a blessing? Both make good arguments, but I have to make a choice. You know, what the hell? I mean, it can't go that wrong. Oh, wait. Let's go. Oh. Input calculations. Send repair card. I think this is like my last chance. We might abuse this power, but there is also a chance that we might actually be able to make use of it responsibly. She's just guilty because she was responsible partially for the destruction of her civilization. It's entirely possible that we may crush civilizations here, but there's also unimaginable power. Let's go. This alone kind of convinced me.
What? How could this be? What did I do wrong? Do you even know what you've just done?
Hopefully helped a lot of people. Hopefully.
You've ruined everything. You have unleashed it. You have freed this curse from its prison. Countless worlds will be destroyed, just like mine. All because of you.
Let's hope that ultimately...
To live with this burden.
Well, if we help more than we kill, then...
Once again. Now leave, and watch your civilization fall apart.
Let's see if we are smarter than you. Not sure if that's the right choice. Let's see. I'm hoping, and really hoping, we can actually use this power responsibly.
You have earned yourself a place amongst the greatest in history. You have gifted this great power to all. Many will come and learn. You gave them the opportunity to shine and make their worlds a better place. Thanks to our efforts, Quern will soon become a beacon of knowledge, the epicenter of wisdom and intellect. A new age dawns, the age of enlightenment.
Let's just hope that we didn't kill too many people while trying to accomplish it.
Now,
because that
it
is a real...
Join me. Step into the portal.
I will. Don't worry. I will. Let's hope for the best.
I'm looking forward to meeting you in person. It will be an honor.
It's weird that the credits run at like 20 FPS. The rest of the game ran better than this. But yeah, that was Quern. We're naturally going to see through the credits again. as an appreciation of the people that actually made this. I do have to say this was a fairly cool puzzle game, definitely. Among the better ones. One thing I didn't really like about this when compared to, say, Talos Principle, which I also beat fairly recently, is that this game is more about hiding the puzzle pieces rather than just giving them to you and then forcing you to figure out what you need to actually do with the puzzle pieces. So that is not necessarily something I really liked. I had to look into the guide a little bit every now and then to sort of get back on track. It's like I can see this being definitely possible without the walkthrough, but it would have taken me absolutely ages to get all that stuff. So and apparently it did go through Kickstarter. I just completely didn't even notice it when it was in Kickstarter. But particularly towards the end, when we started to, hear a little bit about the world and, we started reaching the end, that's when the game got interesting. Particularly this very last session, like having to ponder and having to think about the choice. That was actually a really cool moment, I do have to say. Like, I was seriously racking my brain trying to figure out which option would be better. And ultimately, in the end, I do have to say the computer, like seeing the computer made with the crystals, that was kind of like, this is the power we can accomplish. And at that point I was like, okay, I think this might be a good call. Not sure if it was, I'm not sure if Quern will ever let us know. Indeed, it won't. So the ending is up to, I suppose, you and me. I would like to think that people would be able to harness the power of Quern without, ruining themselves. But I also see the possibility of people just ruining their civilizations and, the selfish people taking over Quern as a real possibility and probably a very likely one. But I had to make a choice, and I was very, very torn between the two. But then I was like, if a random archaeologist, can sit here in this world for centuries and become a computer science master, able to create a computer to run centuries-long programs just to connect the world to the world chain, then I think that's power that would be... it would be a damn shame to just throw it away, basically. So that's kind of what ended up deciding my choice there a little bit. But I was torn to the very last second, and at the very end I was like, okay, we need to make a choice. We need to play this somehow. And I decided that let's connect the world to the world chain and hope for the best. But yes, that was Quern, Undying Thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed this. It was a very, very puzzle-heavy game. I doubt I will make Let's Plays of puzzle-heavy games like this in the future. But it was cool making a Let's Play of this. It probably was mostly just me being... Well, I suppose there were good moments in there as well, for you guys as well. Moments of clarity and moments of enlightenment and moments of realization. But I imagine quite a bit of this was it was also just me getting endlessly stuck. So hopefully that didn't detract from your experience too much. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. I definitely did. And I will see you guys in future videos. So see you guys then.